On a pretty gray and hazy day here in Southern California, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Los Angeles. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. 10-2 stop.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Go. Mike, big river.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the catch made by Johnson. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now!
Bravo! Mike, 51.
2nd and 4. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. A gain there of 21 yards.
Let's go.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Come on.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Tight end right.
Greystone, travel.
Mike, 52. 55.
They'll drop to throw. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28.
Here we go.
Ready to break.
Here we go. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Hey, let's get them home.
They'll run on first down. Hines. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Hey!
Go now.
Get it.
On 2nd down now, it's Hines. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Hey, Wahoo!
I'm gonna run you over. Check.
Now.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Odell Beckham, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Matthew McCrane on for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, McCrane set to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Hey, ready. We're ready. 58's the mic. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the flood.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, L.A. Marquise Brown, 78 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready up.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Hey, Alpha.
55. Right there.
Here's a 2nd and 7. It's caught by OBJ. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Ryan.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Ryan now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Ryan looking for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver.
You ain't going nowhere.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Rams have taken the lead. And Charles, he's able to dive in there in a short yardage situation.
Just find a place to get to the end zone. Didn't matter where it was, but once he did, used his nose for the end zone and dove in.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Hey, Delta. 5.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Hey, orbit.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's caught by Sanders. 20.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. But an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Here we go. Check 9, check 9.
61, matchbox lights. Shoot.
On 3rd down, Hines. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Check. 54, south. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Now Ryan back into his end zone. It got his man complete. And he takes it all the way up to the 45-yard line. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45.
6 guy. Check 6 guy.
Hey, express. 51, south.
Now it's Ryan. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down L.A. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
You draw Corkers.
Here's Ryan. Towards the end zone for Brown. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Hollywood Marquise Brown with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the linebacker, Vontaze Burfict. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. We know that the rookie's going to go to a top target like that often. That time, though, maybe a little telegraphed.
And that's not unusual because you do tend to lock in on one of your better players. And when under duress, when in doubt, you're going to throw the ball in his direction because oftentimes you could be wrong, but that receiver will make you right. But it won't happen every time. Good defenders know this, and they get attracted to the football.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Strip that ball.
To throw again, Ryan. On the catch, it's Crowder. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just toweling it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or keeps hitting the calculator, but my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively, not a real surprise. They're in the dime. From the gun, it's Ryan. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
But one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Situation. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Anunwa's got it, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Marcus Golden in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and score. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know what they've always said?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Tavon Young. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Miles Sanders. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking at your plays. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. That's caught inside the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
51's the mark. 51's the mark. Hey. He's coming. Double up.
X3. 218. Chopper. Go.
Win the rep. Let's go. Right here.
Say go.
They'll set up to throw. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. That's going to be caught. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers get a score closer. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And that will get them one closer. Following the touchdown, McCrane set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This time Ryan will throw. And that's complete to Sanders. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan is going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play.
58's the mic. 58's the mic. It's a party now.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Here comes the Rams punter now. Back deep to return is Duke Johnson. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
It's going to be a long gap.
On first down, Ryan. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Stepping up, he's going to keep it.
Hey, Charlie, 11. You got tight.
On 3rd and 1, Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams...
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 34 yards there and a first down. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Right back to Sanders on first down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Ryan. He's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. From the 2 now, second and goal. It's a second down run with Sanders. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. They'll try to run with Sanders. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. 4th down now after a loss of 2. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. Buying time to his left. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line.
Double dog, that's the way.
And they'll start on the ground with Hines. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Rashid Hageman in on the stop.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room that if you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Now a pass hauled in downfield. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, 49ers. Odell Beckham, 96 yards. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. They go for just 1 here as it's up and good. And that will shave 1 more off this lead. Following the touchdown, McCrane set to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team...
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Gerald McCoy in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Down. You ready? 20.
You. No. Off.
On third down, they turn to Sanders. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Come on now, let's go.
First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Check 50. Hey, switch gears. Watch the secret.
They go play action with Ryan. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Marquise Brown with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. Got an open man, it's Anunwa. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the fourth quarter. Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop him for a loss of 4. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Ryan. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Ryan to throw. Going up top. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, but it'll be second down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Dancing to his left. The ball comes out. And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. The Rams on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. Play action, Ryan. Towards the end zone for Brown. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And the lead is now 24. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
On the ready.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 8. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 38. And the return will stop right around the 25. What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo plate, but the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass because he doesn't want to show that to the defense. The young guys, they take it more to heart. It's on their sleeve a little bit. He'll learn as he goes along how to hide his emotions.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. And he's got some space here. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. 25 yards. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
At the 24-yard line.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his third pick of the game. Instead, it's third down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They're going to look to throw. He finds Beckham complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10. At the nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Linval Joseph picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's caught at the 25. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Let's go now. 90 Wolf. Watch 85. I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
Let's go, fellas.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And these numbers on our monitor are getting hard to believe. He's closing in now right on the doorstep of 500 yards passing.
I'm glad that you watched the monitor and said it first because I had trouble absorbing that. That's big time right there, right? That means everything just about has gone right for them and his squad in this game.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Kyler Fackrell, the linebacker. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he will bring it back. It's an interception returned for a Rams touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game? And now here is another interception. Snags it for the pick.
Too little, cupcake.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Sack. We got him. We got him.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game.